by the culture, because we are the culture. Hosted by your favorite twin duo, those Jackson men, Gary and Cary. You can find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where you can rate us, review, subscribe, follow, and most importantly, share.
What up, what up, what up?
What's the deal?
And we back for another great episode of the Bottom Line Sports Talk. And I have to give a shout out to DSP Media Podcast Network. Yeah, man.
He did it.
You got it
right. And you're not even turned towards it.
I ain't even turned towards it.
I'm shocked.
I'm low-key becoming a wily vet in the game, man. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, all your credibility taken away now. You said wily vet. I'm dead. This is Bottom Line Sports Talk, where we do it for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture.
You did.
Hey, man, there's a lot of things that happened this weekend. Some sad, some made me happy. I don't know about you.
Well, I mean, a lot of things made me mad and sad at the same time.
Before we get started,
Yep.
How you doing, Tim?
What's going on?
I'm well. Recovering from last night a little bit, but I'm well.
Last night episode was...
You talking about the episode or after the episode?
The after party.
Oh.
I might have stopped off at a local bar until 2 a.m.
And when you say Mike, you did.
Yeah, I definitely stopped at the bar last night.
Hey, Tim, everybody ain't able, dog. Shout out to you for going to the bar and staying there at 2 o'clock, man.
I only left because they made me.
That's what I was just about to say. Did you, stay a little bit after? You ain't got that cool with them yet?
No. I know all these people. I mean, I could have stayed as long as I wanted, but I was ready for bed.
Oh, yeah.
I had to get up at 6, so.
Oh, yeah, that's all right.
6 came pretty early.
Dog, how do you do that?
I went to sleep early last night, but I've done it a couple of times.
How do you go to a club?
I'm not a young man anymore, you know. I used to do that all the time. I can't. I used to do that every night.
The grind don't stop.
No.
The grind don't stop. That's all it is.
One day, it's
one of the hardest working men we know.
Yeah. Man, and like to party, too.
I like to play hard. I like to work hard.
Hey, that's the motto.
Playing's more fun, though.
I'm about to say, the playing's better.
Every time. But let's get on some news, man. I know we usually don't talk about this sport, but we have to give a big shout out to our USA soccer team that beat Iran 1-0.
And they advanced.
And advanced, because if they didn't win or if they tied, I think they would have been eliminated. Now, here's the crazy thing, guys. Iran has reportedly threatened the families of the players on the Iranian World Cup team with violence and torture.
You know what that's called?
What's that?
Soccer.
Man.
You know what that's called? Motivation.
Apparently they needed it.
Yeah, so if this happened, if all those players' families are killed, bruh, Iran already in a crazy spot as is right now, because I ain't gonna get too much into the politics or whatever, but they've been going through it. Their whole government been going through it with the killings of the women. But this right here just takes to another level.
You're getting real deep at the beginning of this episode.
I know.
You know that, right?
We're going to get all that out the way. I just want to get that out the way. But, USA advancing, man. They didn't care. I'm pretty sure they did, but, it's either us or them, so somebody had to lose.
Can I ask you this?
What's that?
And, Tim, you can chime in, too. Let's be honest. Is it the men's soccer team we really care about, or is it the women's when they play?
Both.
I prefer just to watch the women's if I'm being
honest. I'm out.
On both of them?
Yeah.
Well, I'm out on both, but I'm quadruple out on the women's.
You don't like the women's soccer team?
Dude, I hate every single woman on that team because they're all freaking political activists. They're not athletes. They're political activists.
But you
know what? Shut up and kick the freaking ball and keep your mouth shut. I don't want to hear them talk.
You can't say that, Tim.
They're idiots. I hate every one of them.
I thought you were going to say something like, we ain't getting paid what the men getting paid. And they
Yeah, well, you know what? They don't deserve it either.
They deserve that.
They don't deserve nothing.
Only because.
And I'll be real honest, when it comes to these national whatever, the World Cup, Olympic sports, dude, y'all are going to hate this.
Okay.
I don't cheer for America.
Who do you cheer for?
Canada. Everything Canadian. I mean, Canadian hockey team, Canadian basketball team, Canadian soccer team.
Basketball team, too.
Their national basketball team. Yeah. I'm not going to root for freaking NBA players in the Olympics. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's a disadvantage.
I don't understand why And I remember before it was allowed. 94 was the first year in the Olympics, and it wasn't. I hated it.
Oh my God!
Can't stand like the redemption team.
No.
Because they were overpowering everybody.
I will say that when it comes to track and field, I cheer for USA, but I'm not gonna lie, Jamaica. Yeah, they got a soft spot in my heart.
See, I don't watch track and field anyway.
Why not?
Why would you?
Why wouldn't you?
Watch a bunch of people running around. We watch that every Sunday on football.
It's not.
And there's a goal. There's like a point to it. You're just running around a track. Like, I don't get it.
You never seen Usain Bolt run?
Screw him. What's he ever done? I'd kick his ass.
All he ever do is win.
No. They fight animals over there.
I can run that fast too when somebody's chasing me.
Nobody was chasing them.
Well, then why are you running?
Nobody chasing.
What's the point?
To be the fastest.
To get the money.
To get that paper.
It's
get
dumb.
that paper, yeah,
Runners don't make any money.
Yes, they do. You got to win, though.
Man, do you want to put up the net worth of Usain Bolt right now?
Gross.
Just off of running?
He's still alive?
Yeah.
He ain't got caught yet, huh?
Tim.
Those lions ain't caught him yet?
Tim, why are you still trying to kill our people?
Only worthless people.
Oh,
Not the worthless.
Come on.
Idiots.
In other news, you had something to say about college basketball.
Oh, man. I've been paying attention to college basketball. I know everybody still in football mode right now, which I'm not mad at that at all, college football and NFL. I have been paying attention to the tournaments. Right now, North Carolina was ranked number 1. They are now ranked number 18. They lost against Alabama, and they lost against somebody else this past weekend in the Portland, somewhere in the Portland tournament. Phil Knight was watching it. Number 1 is Houston. I would have never in my whole entire life would think that Houston is a number 1 ranked team. The last time I think they were ranked was, I believe, in maybe like 83, 84, something like that.
Yeah, I think it said 83, 84 when I looked it up.
Yeah, 83, 84. But no, right now, whoever wants to win in the college basketball this season, it's up in the air. Like normally it'll be Kentucky or we'll say Duke. North Carolina been kind of in and out. Last year was the first time they was in it, but right now, whoever wants to win it, they can win it. This season right now, from what I'm looking at, a mid-major could win this tournament.
I just want to say this. I'm excited about it because it's not like the high profile, but I'm still in football mode, so it's only so much I can watch. I'm very interested to see if Houston keep theirs. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's the same thing like football, but I just want to talk about this past weekend in college football. Oh, man. Shout out to the rivalry weekend. Yep. Shout out to the winners. Shout out to the losers.
The most exciting weekend of college football. And I'm even including the playoffs.
Most definitely. The playoffs not that exciting right now.
What about opening week? What about opening weekend?
No, because they're playing a bunch of high school teams.
Yeah. Like you don't get that many good matchups.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
And everybody's playing their non-conference games.
True.
And I remember somebody had said instead of all these bowl games at the end of the season not really meaning nothing, if you put them at the beginning of the season and you actually have somebody going against, a real opponent against a real opponent, then maybe the bowl games will mean something else besides just extra football to watch. Yeah. But in terms of rivalry weekend, I want to make sure I shout out Oregon State.
Yep.
They ran the ball in the second half on their last drive for 28 unanswered points to beat Oregon. Mm-hmm. Wow.
All right, so let's talk about that. Did you catch that game, Tim?
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh my God!
I don't know why, because I never watched Pac-12.
I never either, but I was happy it turned out the way.
Yeah, me too.
You can say, all right, that's fine, and I feel what you're saying, Tim. I've been paying attention, USC and UCLA, Oregon, and they may have maybe one more. Utah and Washington. Washington showed balled out against Oregon, but we wouldn't know anything about Washington until they won against Oregon. But it's just something about the Pac-12, man.
I don't like the Pac-12. I just watched that game just because
Pac-12's going away in a couple years anyway.
Yeah, I'm petty, and so Oregon State winning over Oregon just made me feel good inside.
Yeah, me too.
And maybe because I've just been tuning in to USC, I have been paying attention to their games.
They have nobody. I'm interested to see when they get to the Big Ten.
I can't cheer for a team called the Ducks. Sorry.
No, the Mighty Ducks.
I just didn't cheer for them either.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Why would you cheer for the Mighty Ducks?
The Disney movie?
No, the NHL team.
No, the Disney movie.
Oh,
so
I never watched it.
NHL, hold on, whoa.
Nah, man.
NHL has a team called Mighty Ducks. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're based on that movie.
They're based on the movie.
They were an expansion team in the early 90s, Anaheim. Now they're just called the Ducks because Disney sold. Disney doesn't own them anymore.
Exactly.
So now they're the Anaheim Ducks. They might even be Los Angeles Ducks now. I don't know.
I think it's still Anaheim.
But yeah, their logo and everything was exactly like the movie.
Wow.
And I was like, now we're just stupid.
Yeah, I know Gary gonna want to get his hockey jersey from Seattle. The Seattle
Kraken?
That jersey go hard.
Stupidest name in the history.
You don't like the Kraken
Dude, they
name?
passed up a golden opportunity in Seattle to commemorate history, to remember history. Y'all know what the first
No,
US
that's what I was going to ask you. What was
You know what the first US based team to win the Stanley Cup was?
No.
The Seattle Metropolitans.
That's
In
what you want their name to be?
1890, they should have gone back to remember the old Seattle Metropolitans.
Or a playoff of it or something like that.
Something. The Mets, 'cause technically that's what the New York Mets are called. They're the Metropolitans.
Yeah.
But they just, they had a golden opportunity to go back to some history there in the game, but crap. I mean, I get it. I guess it's okay. I like their logo and their colors.
I like that.
They're pretty cool.
That's the first thing I showed him, the logo, the
Them
color
colors
scheme. I like the jersey, but I get you the name Kraken doesn't really.
It's just weird. I don't
right
like
fear
sports
in me.
teams where their mascot or whatever doesn't end in S. Cowboys, Commanders,
Like
Rangers,
Pelicans.
Jets, Pelicans, Mavericks, plural. Make it plural. I hate
So you're
Hey, no. I'm
Colorado Avalanche.
That's what I'm about
I
to
hate
say.
that.
Miami Heat.
Miami, God, when that team came out, I was in high school, right, when the Heat were
You don't
founded.
like the Heat though?
It's the stupidest name ever.
Dang.
Hey, with them black jerseys.
You said something though. Teams ending in S. We got to bring it up next week. A
Okay.
teaser for next week. I did. That's deep right there.
Yeah, dude, you're a sports team, and you know what? You know who does this the most? Are like the WNBA. Like they're not only any of them end in S. They're all like, well, maybe the Sparks or whatever. That's the only one I can think of.
They in LA, so I feel like they'll follow the trend.
Connecticut Suns.
Mercury.
Mercury.
Sun. I don't know.
Dang, that's crazy. I ain't never think about that.
It freaks me out. My sports brain can't comprehend that there's no S on the end of there.
Now, you went deeper. You went deep than my sports.
Las Vegas Aces.
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 Yeah, but it's
That makes sense,
any
though.
ones that don't. They don't.
It's
have,
weird.
They don't have a lot of success either, though.
No,
That's interesting.
but back to college football, man. Yeah,
I'll save my pettiness for you for later.
Okay. USC won. I believe they got the Pac-12. They going to the Pac-12 championship.
They're going against Utah, who they lost to.
Yeah, and back to your point, I can't wait to see what.
It's Friday.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens when they do move to the Big Ten. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, them and UCLA. I think it's going to be a disaster.
I do too.
But before we move on to our flags on the play, UCLA may or may not move. They're actually meeting with their people right now to see if they actually want to still do it. I saw
No,
it
you
last
can't
week.
back out now,
Why they can't? It's not a package deal.
bro. Why announce that if you going to try to backdrop? You going like.
The Big Ten's not going to take them if both teams
That's
don't
what
go.
I'm about to say.
That's
So-
the whole point, is get both of them.
USC has to make sure that UCLA goes, but UCLA was meeting with their people to be like, do we really want to do this?
Because
I saw that last
Dude, it's going to be a disaster.
It is.
gonna be
All that travel.
It's a whole,
Every game that's not a home game, you got to freaking fly all the way across the country to play.
and UCLA doesn't have that good of a home attendance, especially when they're not winning. Now they
Right,
should get a
right.
better one, but it's not UC. It's not USC though.
They need to build a stadium on campus is what they need to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
It's kinda sad.
Ain't nothing going to. I ain't gonna never forget that image of the overview of the stadium, and it was literally nobody in that stadium in UCLA.
It was a game early this year
Yeah, it was
in the
bad.
stadium, and nobody was there.
was
Then meanwhile, USC come back next,
Yeah.
and it's packed
USC just packed out.
the heck out. Well, let's go to one of your favorite segments next.
We got flag on the play,
Explain it.
and there we go. Pretty much flag on the play is when people do some of the craziest things, whether it's teams, whether it's players, and I enjoy it because I always like calling them out on the BS that they do, on the stupid stuff that they do. So, flag on the play. My flag on the play that I have, this goes not only to the Grambling State University football team.
I like how you put the D in there.
Yeah, for sure. LSU and the New Orleans Saints.
stupid.
And the New Orleans Saints.
No, you ain't putting the D in front of them. Stop it.
They don't. You know what? Good point. Because they didn't deserve it. Not after what they
no.
did Sunday.
No.
Not after what they did Sunday. So the reason I'm giving these three teams the flag on the play.
Mm-hmm.
I watched all three games until the LSU game. Until I couldn't watch that.
I was about to say, no, a lot of the people, you didn't watch that whole LSU game.
That's why I said until I didn't watch it. But Grambling State University and the New Orleans Saints, either way, I watched all of those games, and it just baffles me how, as an NFL head coach, an ex-NFL head coach for us, Hugh Jackson, the team was not disciplined, especially on special teams, the whole nine. Our quarterback, for whatever reason, he had fumbling problems. I can't explain it, but it was just bad. In the third quarter, it got bad midway in the third quarter, especially in the fourth quarter when we lost to Southern. LSU had a chance to possibly make the playoffs. Now, do I think they was going to make the playoffs? I don't think so. There was a 2-win.
They would have made it. Once Ohio State lost the way they did, LSU was going to make it.
Well, I mean, now.
They were in. They not no more.
Yeah, not no more. But
Did you know that I had no idea that Hugh Jackson was the head coach at Grambling?
I thought we told you. We got to keep you more informed.
yeah, we're going to keep you informed. Don't worry about
We're
it.
going to bring more.
And have y'all seen his Wikipedia page?
No.
I have not seen this.
So if you look at his career history as a coach,
It's bad.
dude, it goes like almost all the way down to the bottom of the page.
Oh, I'm about to say, so I do
Holy
know that.
crap, dude.
He is well traveled.
Wow.
He is well versed in football.
And he's a West Coast guy. But it just baffles me because the thing, and we had said this, Tim. I know you didn't watch the game, but it was a.
Don't call Tim out like that.
No,
I didn't watch the game.
He didn't watch the game.
I just want him to admit it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll admit that. I didn't watch it.
It's all good, but it was I think maybe in the second quarter where we got down to maybe like the 1 yard line, right, or the 2 yard line. Hugh has it on his mind to he did a quarterback sneak, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times to get in the end zone. A quarterback sneak, and I told Gary he wouldn't even do that when he was coaching for the Cleveland.
Oakland, Cleveland,
Yeah.
Cincinnati, you name it.
Cleveland, Cincinnati.
All of them.
All of them.
Like, he wouldn't even do that with that team. And it was just disgusting watching that game. And then the penalties, the dumb-ass penalties that we had contributed to Southern winning that game.
Am I looking at this right? Did Southern score 20 fourth quarter points?
Yes.
Holy crap, bro.
So
and they're not even nice like that.
let me jump in. So this is the thing where the tide turned. 3 or 4 special team penalties could have been called. One was only called as far as running to the kicker. We've gotten maybe 1 punt block all year.
Right.
So for them to attack Southern on the rivalry weekend on national TV, NBC, the game that was made famous by Eddie Robinson,
Yeah.
you decided to sit up there and put all your cards in there like you was gonna actually block the kick, which they never got close to, by the way. And hold on, I'm sorry, I know you've been. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
So when we finally got caught with the penalty, it was a roughing the kicker for 15 yards. The boy wasn't acting; he really got knocked the hell out.
Look, and on top of that, he been getting his ass knocked out the whole game.
Yeah.
I felt bad for Buddy.
Like we were going out there, I was like, "What the hell is going on?" So after that, what killed it for us was
we was up 17-14.
Well, we was up 17-14, but the thing that killed it for us, Michigan, run the ball, right? Yep. Oregon State, what they did at the end, they ran the ball, right? We were running the ball so great. They couldn't stop it no matter what. Our star running back, I can't think his first name. I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm going to just say his last name was Washington, the Nebraska transfer. He was killing it. He got injured. He'd been injured all year. Chalk, I forgot what it is. He was the backup running back. He came in, was still killing it. We running the ball. They can't stop it. Guess what we do when they finally get up? We were down 17-14. Okay. When they finally get up, we were down. We started throwing the ball like we were down 14 points. We were only down 3. So then that's when the dumbass shit started happening. Yeah. And on top of all of that, that's when the quarterback, who was already young, a freshman, started throwing interceptions or incomplete passes, couldn't hold on to the ball, fumbling the ball. And then after, 12 consecutive plays or whatever it is, then he decided to start running the ball. We already down by, 14?
14.
Like.
Yeah. So.
Damn, they got 5 quarterbacks on the roster. Any of them can't play?
And guess what? We had a UCLA quarterback.
That's a longer topic, and we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. That's another subject for another day. But LSU had a chance to grab hold and just win against Texas A&M at Texas A&M.
Trash.
That game got out of hand.
How did Texas A&M be? I mean, I'm an Aggie, so I'm happy, but not really, because I was kind of hoping they'd lose out and fire Jimbo. But how did A&M beat? Well, I'll tell you how. Connor Weekman, the quarterback. He's the star quarterback of the future.
Yep, he is.
He definitely had a hell of a game.
And Brian Kelly got our coach.
Who was the wide receiver that made that one-handed catch?
Muhammad,
right?
Yeah, that's his dad played in the NFL.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's his kid.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, he led
Moose Muhammad.
There you go.
He led didn't he lead the NFL in receptions when he?
I think 1 year.
1 year. You know, he was cold.
Maybe Panthers or something.
Yeah, Panthers.
Yeah.
It was Panthers.
I'm about to say we remember him well.
Yep. So LSU was on there, and then let me complete it with
Don't
the New Orleans.
Don't stay on them too long.
I won't. The New Orleans Saints defense. Y'all, you won't put y'all out of this. It's not y'all fault. It's not y'all fault. It's not y'all fault. Y'all did nothing wrong. Y'all did what y'all was supposed to. Besides the Harris kid with the crazy ass penalties, the 2 crazy penalties on him.
One of them wasn't his fault.
Yeah, one of them wasn't his fault. But defense, we're gonna put y'all aside. The offense, Pete Carmichael, Dennis Allen. Y'all deserve. Y'all are the worst. This was the absolute worst.
Mario.
Alvin Kamara was like Alvin Kamara didn't show up. He was fumbling and bumbling the ball on the 2-yard line. This game, we could have won this game. We could have won this game. All we had to do was just get one score, and then everything else would be fine. All we had to do was just get one score. Once we scored at one time, we'll be fine. But guess what? We had excellent field position. We got Nate's side of the territory 5 times. 5 fucking times. And you tell me we couldn't put up not 1 point?
Okay, so I didn't put it on the list, but I'm going to just say it to you. I'm throwing the flag on the play on you because I told you this would happen once we set up here and started this. When New Orleans Saints set up there and Sean Payton left, we did not sit up there and get a new regime. We kept the same regime. It don't work without Sean Payton. I'm sorry. I don't want to tell you this to make you feel bad. I want to tell you this because it's the truth. This is what happens when you don't clean house. This is what happens when you don't get new blood in. Dennis Allen ain't the coach. The last time he was a coach for the Raiders, he wasn't good either. This is what happens.
He's a good defensive coordinator. He's not a good head coach.
And that's it.
But that's okay.
That's okay.
North Turner was a great offensive coordinator, sucked as a head coach everywhere he went.
Head coach. Pete Carmichael, you will never get a job as a head coach. Not after this year. Like I explained it to you. I just wanted to make sure I'm not trying to call you out. It's not gonna work. I don't care what happens when we don't have draft picks, by the way. We don't do a good job picking up free agents, Marcus May. We don't do a good job. We let good players go all the time.
All the time.
Only one I want you to let go is Michael Thomas, so we get something back for him.
Yep.
That's it. So like
trade to the AFC, man.
I don't see it getting any better for a while. Looks like we about to get the bags out the closet.
I hope not.
It sucks.
Yeah. Anyway,
go ahead to the next one.
Sean Taylor. The Washington Commanders does a great job of taking 2 steps forward and taking 15 steps back. So
that's Tim Boy, ain't it? Dan Snyder?
Sean Taylor?
No, Dan Snyder.
No, I just want to marry his wife after she leaves him when he sells the team.
I gotta see how his wife look.
Oh, dude.
Here,
hold that. Just keep going. I got you. I got you.
All right, man.
I'll put it on the screen.
Okay, so they, I guess they wanted to commemorate Sean Taylor
after they botched it last year.
After they botched it last year for whatever that dumbass shit they did last year. But I guess they decided to take it upon themselves not to make a statue of him, but just to make a mannequin. I ain't gonna say a mannequin.
It's a mannequin.
Yep. With his jersey, his helmet, his soccer cleats, and everything. Now his daughter was there.
She looked like somebody.
She's average.
But
she's
like
rich.
Oh, that's the most important part.
Okay, all right, cool.
That's the most important part.
Yeah, but that what they did on Sunday was downright despicable. I just don't see it. They won the game, but after seeing that, from what I saw, they could have done better.
So, I mean, we know what needs to happen. As far as the Sean Taylor thing, just a brief overview of what happened last year.
Man,
a brief overview of what happened last year. They were supposed to commemorate him by being, I think, the 3rd player to have his jersey retired for the Washington football team back then, but Washington Commanders now. They didn't have anything prepared. Dan Snyder showed up in a pullover hoodie. When they went to go take a picture on the road that was renamed for Sean Taylor, they had porta potties that were still there. Like, they did nothing right with it.
Yeah, they botched it completely.
And
typical Washington fashion.
Right.
Washington fashion.
The president of Jason Wright, I don't know what it is. President, it's not operations, but it's president of some business. I don't know, whatever. His name, Jason Wright. Guess what he said? He said, and I quote, "We didn't expect that many fans to come up here and show up for it. So Like, that's why we kept it under wraps because of that reason, and like they botched it. So then they had a chance to make up for it this time.
Right.
They have a mannequin. They got things wrong on the mannequin. I wanted to write it down. So
He's Jason Wright's the president of the team.
President of the team. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was okay. So president of the team, he botched it. So again, he's in charge of this too with dancing. He botched this too. So with the jersey, it wasn't Nike. It was a Reebok.
It was Reebok jersey.
Nike didn't start doing jerseys for the NFL until I think 2012.
Okay.
Also, his cleats. They were soccer cleats. They got that right.
Yeah.
It wasn't Nike. It was Adidas though. His helmet, which everybody knew it for, which people still do it now on the Washington Commanders team. It had tape on it. He would take tape and put it around the helmet.
Yeah.
They didn't even get that right. Like, if you gonna do it and if you gonna half-ass it, do it to your fullest potential. Maximum effort, as Deadpool would say. You can't even get the small details right. It's not even about the mannequin. You still didn't get the small details right.
Exactly. Do what like Sugar Free ass said. Either be good or be good at it. They are not. They not good at it at all. So yeah, Washington Commanders get the flag on the play. So I got two. So you go ahead.
Tim, can I give me one more flag on the play call real quick? Thank you so much, good sir. We have a flag on the play brought to you by Hugh Freeze, the new Auburn head coach that was hired. I just want to say that winning must be the only thing that Auburn cares about, and I get it, right? And for Hugh Freeze's sake, I hope that he continues to win, because what he did back in the Ole Miss 2016-2017 season, he wound up calling escort services. He let athletic director.
I don't understand what the problem is there. I'll be real honest.
You're a leader of men.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
All men need that.
No, not an escort.
Why?
Why do you need an escort?
Why not?
Well, I'm saying, why would you need one, though?
You ain't got a girlfriend.
Do like Ed Ogeron and just sit up there and holler at them when you want to.
Hey,
hold on.
Okay, go. No.
So I'm glad you said that. Why does the escort thing matter? It's not
what's the big deal?
It's not that he did it, right? It's that he lied about it. And
Right. Just when they're coming to him with it, I would have just said like, yeah. So
yeah, he lied about it, and he lied about
used his own money for it.
Yeah, he lied about Houston Nutt, who was a former coach. He put everything on them when they had their 15 level 1 violations.
Yeah.
From the NCAA, and so the reason why he lied, because they know they couldn't afford to lose the players, because they had beaten Alabama twice, which that's a big deal to everybody, especially back then.
Right.
Well, when he lied, the transfer portal wasn't in existence, or it was very hard to do. So he trapped everybody in there. He trapped them in, made them commit, made them say, "Hey, we're gonna be winners" and all this stuff like that. All to sit up there and had a shit hit the fan. And then you go to Liberty. You can go look up the story with Liberty.
Yeah, there are a couple of scandals out there, huh?
We'll talk about that another time. But you go look up the stories with Liberty, and that's where he goes. And he has a great record or whatever. I just want to know, Auburn, is this the only thing that matters to you? Because you had potentially a good head coach there. And before anybody says anything, well, Cadillac Williams doesn't have any coaching experience. Neither does Jeff Saturday, but he got the job.
You know, and I feel like he's not doing too bad, actually.
I know. I like Jeff Saturday.
No, me too.
And I like the fact that Cadillac Williams, he did pretty good. If nothing else, it seemed like they had a spark this year. And if they would have beat Alabama, which I'm not going to lie, they would have, I would have been happy.
Right.
Because I feel like they would have gave him the head coach job. But you go get Hugh Freeze, who's been at Liberty, who did all this stuff, who essentially lied. And the only thing I have to say to him is, I hope for the love of God that you win. And the reason why I say that is, if you don't, Auburn going to pull up all your skeletons and you'll never coach another day in your life.
You're going to be coaching Pee-wee football.
You don't want to be like Ryan Day and lose twice to Alabama.
No.
Ryan Day lost to Michigan, and I think he may be out of his way. He may be out the door soon.
I don't think so.
They
love him in Columbus, man.
I heard.
I got buddies close to that program, dude, and he's got a 5-year pass.
I heard some people say, and I'm glad you got your sources too. I just heard it just from internet rumblings. Like they were like, "Man, if this keeps happening," and I'm like, "But bro, winning though." Like, what do you mean if this keep happening? What if you just lose once?
Right,
bro, winning like the best you can hope for. Maybe you don't go to a Rose Bowl.
Right, maybe. Man, all of this scandal talk just remind me of Rick Pitino.
Oh God,
this remind me that has got to be like top 5 or top 10 scandals of all time. That will forever be drenched in my brain, bro. Whenever I talk to people, or whenever I talk to young people, whatever, older people, that will forever be drenched in my mind. That scandal right there will forever be hilarious.
They did top it. That's one of the top ones.
Yeah.
What would do y'all rank Rick Pitino's scandal as? What would y'all rank?
Number 2 all time behind Joe Paterno. Joe Paterno's got to be number 1, right?
You know what?
It's got to be. Come on.
No. You're right. This is the only thing I want to say about that. I hate that he actually won more games than Eddie Robb.
Yep.
And we had to sit up there and remember Eddie Robb second until the scandal came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro, did you know they had like a Lifetime movie on that shit?
Sandusky.
Hey, look. I didn't watch the whole movie. I just caught like a clip of it.
You watched it?
No. I was just flipping through the channels.
He stayed on that thing.
Yeah, he watched all that.
I swear to God, I didn't. I just saw that clip.
He's got Lifetime Movie Network on his favorites on his cable package.
This just happened when I went back home.
Oh,
we went back home.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And
Tell us anything.
And Joe Paterno was in the locker room with all the other assistant coaches, and all you heard, the clip was just like Joe Paterno saying, "God damn it, Sandusky, he always doing this shit." Somebody get a hold of Sandusky.
Let me ask this before we move on. Is this statue still out there?
No.
I just wanted to make sure.
No.
Hell no.
I just wanted to make sure. I remember some people was up in the uproar about it. I was like, for real? Like this is what you in the uproar about?
Yeah.
No.
I think that's why my man, was it James Franklin? I think that's why he continued to get a pass.
Yo.
Because I think he should have been
Probably.
He should have left when he was winning.
Probably, yeah.
Like, don't stay at Penn State. Don't stay at Penn State.
All right. On our next topic, we got When Life Comes at You Fast. So
Hold on. When life comes at you fast, give it to Tim.
Oh, yeah.
Can you give us the noise?
Yeah, I got you. Hang on. Gotta find it.
You about to jump into it. That's why I'm trying to tell you to wait.
Such a violent crash.
It's the mirror at the end that get it.
Yeah.
That was great. All right, man. All right. So when life comes, that's when life comes at you. That's when life comes at you fast.
Hold on. I just want to say this too. We didn't mention the Sean Taylor thing. Sean Taylor died a hero.
Yeah, he did. He deserved a statue.
He died a hero.
He deserved a statue.
Go ahead.
All right. So, fellas, I know we all like going to nice places for vacation. Even when we work and we like going to nice places. Tim, I'm pretty sure you've been all over the country covering football, covering basketball, doing all that stuff. So you've seen it. Now, this goes out to When Life Comes at You Fast. And this is no disrespect to the women out there. But Indiana basketball, women's basketball is ranked number 10, and they played Auburn. Now, they were supposed to play in Las Vegas. They were supposed to play it in a nice arena, nice crowds and everything. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. You know why? Because they played in a hotel. They played.
You told me this last night. I can't believe this.
I need you to finish because I got so many questions.
I gotta see a picture of
That's
this.
what I'm saying. I need to see a picture.
I can send all of this stuff to y'all. I'm telling y'all. I couldn't believe it.
You're supposed to send it before.
I'm sending it. Anyway.
No, he looking at it right now. Go ahead.
No. So they Indiana and Auburn played. They played a game in a hotel. I believe in a conference room, if I'm not mistaken. If not a conference.
Oh my God, I have a picture.
Yeah, please show it.
Keep
By the
going,
way,
'cause
the New York Post did a story on this.
Yeah, they did.
Las Vegas organizers put together the saddest college basketball tournament in history.
Wait. You telling me this wasn't the only game that took place?
No,
it was a tournament.
It was a tournament. It was a tournament.
The disrespect.
It was a tournament.
I will get y'all the picture.
Oh my God, yeah. Look, I'll put that on IG. I'll put that on IG.
No, I remember you told me, but I didn't know it was a whole tournament. Like, that's even more embarrassing.
And for whatever reason, I don't know why it's not being covered on.
People don't like women's sports.
ESPN. I don't know if they've been covering it or if they did cover it. It wasn't a lot, but they actually played a whole tournament in a hotel.
How?
So when Life Comes at You Fast, they were supposed to be playing in some arena in Las Vegas. They supposed to be enjoying it. No, they got to play in probably the same hotel where you staying at.
Can I ask this
That
question?
shit is wild, bro.
Can I ask this?
Yeah.
Who won the tournament?
Did anybody really win the tournament?
Man, yeah.
Hey, it's all about how you play and love it basketball.
It was in a hotel ballroom.
It was a hotel ballroom.
That's a little better.
Is it?
Conference room.
When you see this picture, you're not gonna think it's any better.
Conference room is real small. I feel like a ballroom is a little bit bigger.
Like Tim, do you
they
see
play
the
half-court basketball?
do you see the floors outside? Do you see the floors outside of the court? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's a big ballroom though.
I mean, facts, but look at the floors, dog. Like, look at the floors, dog. Ain't nobody in that bit, bro. Look at that.
Oh my God, dude!
I want to get to. I want to feel who put this together. They need a raise,
bro.
To pull this off. They need a raise.
Like
I've never seen it before.
It's being covered.
Yo, that's
Indiana's like number 10 ranked, bro. You telling me they got to play a tournament game
in a ballroom,
in a hotel ballroom,
for the podcast audience. You need to tune in to the YouTube because like we won't share this picture nowhere else.
Oh my! I have another picture coming for you, too.
That's when my life comes at you fast. Yeah, look at that shit, bro.
Look at the AC vents in the back.
They're like the church convention center, dog.
Oh, the Family Life Center.
The Family Life Center. They're like the Family Life Center.
No. Family Life Center look better than
that. And the Family Life Center look a lot better than that. Like, and they don't even have the whole thing. They don't even have the whole aesthetics with it.
Yo, Auburn's on here too.
And Auburn on there, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
God. Hey, look, it's 12-12.
Yep.
That's probably the end of the first half.
That's what I was saying. Wow.
Five
women's basketball, give me a break. I got a daughter that plays college ball too, so I still bash it. I don't give a crap.
What she play?
Why you be bashing the women, man?
Plays for Nebraska.
Oh, that's pretty good.
She's good. She's white, but she's good.
Nah. Look like a casino. Mama said it like a casino.
It does, man. Look.
Bro, that's crazy.
Looks like a casino.
It do like a casino, yeah. So
the Family Life Center definitely look better than this.
Yeah. Shout out to the Family Life Center, bro.
I got a couple. This is me being petty, but it's for my money shots. I didn't find anything, Tim. I got to find a soundbite for this. But money shots are
adios míos.
Money shots are those special last minute moments that take place in film, video, or this podcast, for instance.
Oh, here's a money shot sounder for you.
Wow, we got a winner. I don't know what that is.
We're going to rock with that.
We gotta rock with that. Like
so just like I gave you a flag on the play first time in Bottom Line Sports history, I'm going to give you a money shot too. My money shot goes to you because you're an LSU fan because of the loss that you took. But it's not because of what you think. Other LSU fans proceeded to try to be petty back towards me, Tim. And you know what they told me? Well, we beat Alabama. So, like, that's all we care about. I was like, my whole thing to them was, that's what's wrong with y'all. You worried about beating Alabama instead of winning championships.
That sounds like A&M last year when they went 8-4 and beat Alabama. Yeah. I'm an Aggies fan, and I wasn't satisfied.
Me neither.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
So, like, for some people in your fan base, I'm confused. Like, I thought y'all wanted to win championships, not just beat Alabama. Like, you want to know why Georgia got elevated? Because despite beating Alabama, they weren't satisfied. They wanted a championship. Y'all just wanted to be mediocre this year. And then you went out and put a mediocre performance against Texas A&M.
Okay.
See, next time an LSU fan says, hey, we beat Alabama. Yeah, but you lost to A&M.
You lost to A&M.
Oh, man.
And it was terrible. But it was so bad that you stopped watching the game. I kept giving him a
oh, wow.
Yeah.
I kept giving him a
when I can't think of his name right now. When Daniel, when he fumbled the ball,
Jake Daniels.
Yeah, Jake Daniels. When he fumbled the ball, that's when I knew I was like, yeah, it's about to be.
And he got hurt. So he might not even play. He might not even play in the SEC championship.
Exactly.
They have him in a walking boot, I believe, but he probably gonna play and get hurt again because Georgia gonna come out them 10 times.
Yeah, please don't play because he can't run. You can't run like he used to.
And if you can't run, you are not effective.
So, but
this is all the people that we met down there in New Orleans. Hey, Tim, I'm gonna make sure we get this to you. Holla at me now,
Tim.
Holla at me now. They said they had finesse. They had finesse to beat Georgia. What about Texas A&M?
Nah, Tim, I'm gonna give you the whole context. We are down in New Orleans, and we were watching.
Tennessee, South Carolina.
Yeah, we were watching Tennessee get the brakes beat off them by South Carolina.
That's true.
So we were watching the game. Now, mind you, we are in New Orleans. We are in the heart of Louisiana, New Orleans.
That's not the heart of Louisiana.
It's not, but we in New Orleans. We in New Orleans, and we are surrounded by a bunch of people from New Orleans that like LSU, and I'm pretty sure they like the Saints. Garrett catches an attitude because the guy he flips the game from Tennessee, South Carolina.
Because at
to
first
LSU,
it was still in a good part. They hadn't started getting blown out just yet.
Wow.
He gets mad that the guy flips from Tennessee to South Carolina to LSU versus UAB. Right? And he just catches an attitude. And I'm like, dog, okay, we gonna win. Right? You feel me? But what? How you gonna get mad at a restaurant that's based in Louisiana, in southern Louisiana, that's repping for a team that has a good record? How you gonna get mad at that?
I did not get mad at that. I got mad at these delusional fans like, hey, we got a chance to get Georgia. Nobody has a chance against Georgia.
Yeah, we do.
Tennessee was the one that had the best chance against them, and they got throttled. Mm-hmm. Nobody has a chance against Georgia.
And Georgia, they of course they undefeated. Did they barely win against somebody else?
You talking about Kentucky? Kentucky scored 6 points. If it was 2 field goals or a touchdown, they didn't score. They didn't kick the field goal. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's Georgia right now. Georgia is the big dog. Nobody has a chance against them.
They are. Well, Michigan might.
No. Nope. Georgia's going to repeat again. The only team I can say that got a chance against them, but they have no defense is USC. And it's only because their offense has like a bunch of different weapons.
I low key, I ain't gonna look and don't. I want to see Alabama play.
I don't want them in the playoffs. They don't deserve it this year.
They don't.
Don't go embarrass yourself because they'll be.
I just want to see. I just want to see
4 versus 1.
But I like Bryce Young. I like Bryce
Can't
Young.
stand Bryce Young.
What do you do to you?
He stole that dude's family in the Dr. Pepper commercial.
I love the commercial.
This is my family now.
I love that commercial. It's the way
me
he
too.
said it. It's the way he said it.
This is my family now.
And then my second money shot goes to, and it's truly a money shot with this one. Elon Musk has how many kids? Give me a guess.
10.
Nick Cannon has how many kids? Give me a guess.
12.
11. Why don't nobody talk about Elon Musk?
What are they saying about Nick Cannon? Wait, first of all, who's Nick Cannon?
You don't know who Nick Cannon is?
No.
Arguably one of the worst rappers in history, but one of the best TV personalities ever.
Oh, he's on TV?
Yeah.
Wild 'N Out is a show.
He be hosting shows.
America's Got Talent. He used to host
Got Talent.
Never watched it.
Masked Singer.
Have you ever seen Money? Love.
I've watched that. I don't know. I guess I don't know who he is.
Have you ever seen Love Don't Cost a Thing?
The new edition, not the old.
New edition, yeah. Love Don't Cost a Thing.
I know the band New Edition.
Do you know?
We getting you there.
Bobby Brown, right? And Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yeah.
Do you know? Look up Christina Milian.
Oh yeah.
I want you to look up Christina Milian and say who would you rather have, Dan Snyder or Christina Milian?
But every time you look up, they are always talking about. It's always I can say our people are always talking about how many kids Nick Cannon got. I'm like, Elon Musk got just as many.
Hey, but Elon kept it on a low, like, bro, you
control everything. So
not when.
Okay, you're gonna have to tell me how to spell her name because I'm not finding her.
Okay, CH like Christina.
Oh, Christina. Okay,
yeah. And then Milian is MILLAN.
I want shots thrown at Elon Musk only because he's trying to produce like super geniuses and stuff like that.
No, he balling though. I ain't gonna lie, but he kept that shit so under, like everything was just so low key under wrap until everything came out. Until he wanted to start buying Twitter last year or this year.
No, it's last year. You right.
And then the whole media just kind of got a hold of it. He got this kid. And Tim, guess what? About Elon's. Now you gotta find a better picture.
Is that him? Is that Nick Cannon?
Yeah, that's Nick Cannon.
I have no idea who that is. All right.
Man, I was about to say I had a feeling.
But did y'all know? Did y'all know that Elon's father, got his stepdaughter pregnant?
Yeah.
This shit's crazy.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, he been raising
No,
you know.
No. He not getting away with that.
Hey, Tim, you gotta find a better picture, Christina.
I'm looking, dude. I can't find a good picture. She's not pretty.
You crazy. I can find a better picture right now.
I don't even know if that's her. She looks like she's 12, dude. I don't know if she's legal.
Oh, she's definitely legal.
Is she?
She's 41.
What? Gee, 41. Black don't crack either way, huh?
Yeah, it's true.
You did. Hey, you said not me, but yeah, I didn't know that. But oh yeah,
I'm just not finding a decent picture of her, I guess.
Nah, don't worry
I'm
about it.
on
We'll
Google right
find
now
it.
looking at bad.
We'll find it. We'll find it. He'll see that through us.
Yeah,
We'll have him come on here and confess next week who it is.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to it. Money shot. Are you done with
Oh yeah,
that?
I'm done with my money shots. I just wanted to bring up the fact that Elon Musk got just as many kids as Nick Cannon. That's all.
All right. Well, let's get to it. Expectations for the Dolphins versus the 49ers, man. How you think that game going to roll out?
Honestly, what I think about the NFL, I think about a couple surprise teams. The Giants were one. I'm gonna throw that to Hall of Fame average for Daniel Jones. So when I think about
The Hall of Average.
Hall of Average, Tua was almost in there.
Oh, he was in there.
Y'all think Tua is better than Daniel Jones?
They got better weapons, I'll say that.
Yeah. He been playing better than him this
Yeah.
year.
Well, I
He's
mean,
having a good year.
He got better weapons, so like Tyreek Hill makes a difference.
Yeah. Oh, and Jalen Waddle.
Well, yeah, Waddle was on there last week, but Tyreek Hill makes a difference. So I think because they had Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Tua, even though you call him noodle arm, is still up here producing. I believe that they are going to beat the 49ers by 10 to 14 points.
It depends on what 49ers offense show up.
Is this game in San Francisco or in Miami?
I think it's in San Francisco.
I didn't say it right. I'm sorry. Is it in San Francisco or is it in Miami?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. San Francisco 49ers.
It's in that one.
Dude, I don't see that. I don't care where it is. This game's not going to be close.
No, I'm about to say, I don't think it's
I
gonna be
think
close.
it's going to be a good game.
I think by like the third quarter, the 49ers defense is going to be having their tongue out their mouth because it's going to be nonstop.
Oh, yeah.
Even if Tua mess up, like that's how fast they can score. I feel like this is about to be out the water.
Well, we're gonna get a chance. Offense versus defense. So we'll see. I had that score going 35 to 33.
You think the
Wow.
49ers going to put up 33 points?
You can't score 33 points.
No, I don't think that. They're not scoring over 20 to me personally. I don't think the 49ers going to score over 20
Aren't they
points.
dealing with some injuries on offense, too? No, I mean, I know they got McCaffrey, but their other running backs hurt.
Debo
Right?
just got hurt.
And Debo's hurt.
Yeah.
We get the Saints. If the Saints don't know how to do one thing, when we hit hard.
We might not wrap up.
Somebody gonna get hurt playing with us, literally. But anyway, go ahead.
We got the Chiefs and the Bengals. Anybody excited about the game?
I am.
Excited about it? No.
Meh.
I'm excited.
I think it's not going to be as exciting as everybody thinks.
I think it's gonna be a high scoring game.
I think Patrick Mahomes about to blow Joe Burrow out the
Bengals
water.
going to make the playoffs? They're not even going to make the playoffs, are they?
Might not make it.
They might not.
Let's see what they're...
If the Ravens keep losing, they will. Because that's who was number one.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Oh, in
think
the
it was
division. In the division.
Yeah,
In the
in the
division.
division.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
crazy.
see.
I think they
Oh,
may actually,
okay.
because of the losses the Ravens keep taking, the Bengals might actually make it as division winners.
So why not? Why you don't think it's gonna be a good game?
So I think the
Dude,
Chiefs-
Baltimore and Cincinnati are both 7-4.
See, yeah,
Browns and Pittsburgh are both 4-7. God, what a crazy division that is.
And Deshaun Watson coming back, I believe.
that's what was next. That was
Okay,
So,
my bad,
yeah,
my bad,
no,
my bad.
you could say that. So I think that the Chiefs' defense is a little bit better than people are putting it up there. I think they make a couple key stops. But I mean, when it comes to Patrick Mahomes and offense, like again, the disrespect was dealt by a lot of people, including myself. I'm gonna keep giving myself blame.
Yeah, you do. Because I didn't.
It's only because like Tyreek Hill let's be honest. If he was on the team, nobody would be close to them.
Of course not.
So I feel like teams are in games now because they don't have that breakaway thing. But Patrick Mahomes is who he is, so I think he just puts another nail in the coffin. Von Miller's injury, I know that was probably later.
Ooh.
Von Miller's injury to the Buffalo Bills defense means that if he's injured for the rest of the year, they're not going to the Super Bowl.
Dude, he said on his podcast today he's coming right back.
I know, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay,
but
good.
that's what I'm saying. You realize, like, you know, when players hit the day and they get hurt and they like play against the wheel instead of like he said he getting second and third opinions. I feel like you gonna actually get yourself extra hurt.
Yeah, bro. Like relax to the playoffs, or maybe like a week before the playoffs, maybe.
But for me, I just think if he's not playing, if he's not 100% healthy, they're not going to the Super Bowl.
The Bills?
Yeah, I think Kansas City going.
I think Kansas City going again. Like I called it.
You did call it.
I did. Everybody.
I think I had the Bills. I think I had the Bills beating the Cowboys.
I had the Bills. It might have been I had the Bills against the Eagles, but I had the Bills winning just because Von Miller is like that asset. But if he's not playing, I'm not picking him.
Yeah,
and then go back to Kansas City.
Brett,
And I don't know if Josh Allen could beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. It's different.
It's just Patrick, man.
Joe did it. That's why I'm interested.
I feel like he beat him 3 times in that one game last year. He didn't show it on the scoreboard.
That was wild, though. That was a wild
One
game.
of the best playoff performances seen in a minute, man. But yeah,
Y'all think Deshaun Watson's going to do anything at all?
I honestly wouldn't play him this year.
I probably wouldn't either.
Yeah, man,
Like the season is dead.
Okay, that's fine.
Jacoby Brissett is actually playing
He's
decent.
playing well. And you know what? Their season's not dead because they play in a crap division. They're
That's
only
true.
3 games. I mean, with 6 to play, they're 3 games back.
Like Jacoby Brissett isn't playing bad. Like he can sit till next year. It don't matter if they don't make the playoffs. It don't matter if they do. It's a bonus.
how much did Cleveland pay?
Too much damn money.
Three like was it 320?
No, 240,
Oh, my bad.
250. 250, he lose $1 million this year, or however much, so 249?
$230 million.
30 million, sorry.
Yeah,
so
that-
he lose $1 million, 229
Yeah,
essentially.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm playing him. If I pay you that money, I'm playing you. I'm playing. I'm sorry. You know, we gonna have to disagree on that, but that's fine. You say that you want to play him. I said I'll play him.
No,
If I'm
it's only because Jacoby Brissett is playing actually well. That's the only reason why I'm like,
course, yeah.
just to throw him a bone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just play him. Just allow him to finish the season because it hadn't been bad.
Yeah.
And like Tim said, it's a crap division right now.
Plus, they only have 6 more games. So
Yeah,
I don't
like-
think they're gonna do nothing anyway.
Because the worst thing that can happen is dummy go out there and get hurt.
Yep, and that's what you don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Dude, he hadn't been on a football field in 2 years.
In 2 years, like sit
He's
down.
not
and
just
wait.
going to come back in and pick up where he left off
He's
at a
not
Pro
gonna
Bowl
be the-
level.
Yeah, he's not gonna be the Jordan of the NFL.
No.
Even though that's Patrick
Did-
Mahomes, but that's neither here nor there.
Did y'all see? Did y'all see that 10 of his accusers might go to the game and watch him play?
Why would they do that?
I have no earthly idea. That just speculation.
Sound like he might not
That-
do,
that-
might,
that-
like he
that's
might
what-
not have did it. If that's the case, huh?
Yeah, that's a rumor, but I mean,
that's a dirty rumor.
yeah, that's a if they show up after what they did to him, and you still want to see him, yeah, you crazy.
That's crazy.
Tim, I want your opinion on something.
Okay.
What do you think about Detroit Lions?
I like Detroit.
We do
I think they're on the uptick. I like Dan Campbell.
I love that.
He's a good Aggie.
Oh yeah, Aggie. I didn't know that.
Played at A&M. Played for the Cowboys, of
I
course.
know he played for the Cowboys. Yeah.
Real good dude when he was here with Dallas. I mean, I made a lot of fun at the hire. Made a lot of fun at his press conference.
It's a press conference with me, but that's what made me
Yeah,
fall
press
in love with
conference
him.
always, yeah.
But I mean, you
That's not
gotta.
fair.
You know what? They say that teams are a reflection of the personality of the coach. I definitely think that's true in Detroit,
I
man.
believe that in Detroit. I feel like they need it. One can argue. I know you might not say it, but if they get a quarterback, I think they could be pretty good next year.
Ooh, Detroit.
Detroit. Jared Goff. Jared
I
Goff.
think
is
they're
not,
sticking with Goff, though.
Yeah,
You think?
Yeah, I like Jared Goff. He been balling this season.
Look. This my only thing.
What's wrong?
This is my only thing I'm about to tell you. I saw it with New Orleans, and I want teams to prevent themselves from going through this. Before it's too late, already have your replacement in place. Who behind Jared Goff? You go get a rookie quarterback and have him sit. It worked for Patrick Mahomes. It worked for Aaron Rodgers. Just go draft a quarterback, just have him sit behind him. So that you're not sitting up here scrambling around talking about, well, who come out this year?
Yeah, look what's happening in L.A. right now with Stafford hurt. Got like 2 no-names behind him.
Oh Lord.
Look who we got. Who? Seriously.
James Winston. And we ain't playing him. Go ahead.
I'm just.
I mean, you got
Stop it. If you say Ian Book, I will throw this pen at this.
is he in New Orleans?
Ian Book, yeah, he's still
Oh,
there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
Terrible. I don't even know why we
He
drafted.
wasn't drafted, was he?
4th round.
4th round.
Terrible.
That's how.
You know who else was a 4th round pick?
Oh,
Dak Prescott.
I knew you was gonna do it. I ain't even put it on here, but I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about your Cowboys?
Man, I'll. You know what? I'll give you the same answer I've been giving all year.
Okay.
As Dak goes, so go the Cowboys.
Okay.
If Dak can keep his year together and at least keep his team in games,
Yeah.
let the defense win it for him.
Yeah.
That's going to sound weird to a lot of Cowboys fans because they're scoring over 30 points a game with Dak now. But I still see moments of the old hurt Dak, man, where he looks like he's rushing throws. He just looks uncomfortable sometimes, and hopefully as the season goes on, every game he'll get more and more comfortable. But I'm still scared, man. I'm still not a believer that he's back.
I think I'm okay with Dak. My thing is because he got hurt and we saw a different play calling take place with Cooper Rush, that play calling isn't the same.
Yeah.
And I don't know why you want to change it. I don't care if you think he is or isn't more talented than Cooper Rush, but the play calling worked and the games were won, ugly or not.
Yeah.
And it was deciding, like, you let the highlight of the team, the defense, do their thing, and the offense didn't screw up anything.
Yep.
No turnovers, no interceptions, no nothing like that. When they lost, Cooper Rush threw a couple of interceptions or whatever, even though they almost came back and won that game against the Eagles. But that was his, worst game. All I'm saying is if you do that same play calling, we're not talking about Dak. We talking about Tony. We talking about Zeke.
Yeah.
We talking about the short throws he can do in the red zone.
Yep.
But we talking about a different Dallas team. I don't know. For me, as the play calling goes, team goes, and the play calling is on offense because Dan Quinn is doing a great job with the defense. I hate to say it.
He'll probably be gone next year.
Yeah, he probably will be.
He might be your head coach in New Orleans.
I'm not mad at that.
How would you feel about that?
This would be his second stint, right? Because he was Atlanta's coach, right?
He was the 28 to 3.
Yeah, no. So,
Yep.
well, he got him there. We can use another appearance.
Well, and the defense wasn't the reason. I know it's that many points, but think about how many turnovers the offense had deep in their own territory that gave the opposing offense, Brady, a short field to work with, 5 times?
Yep.
They got the ball inside their own 30.
Who is that quarterback?
Brady.
No, Atlanta's.
Oh, Matt Ryan.
Matt Defrost. Reason why I said defrost because he defrosted last night again.
Man, I don't know what happened to him, dude. He was not that bad in Atlanta.
No, he wasn't.
No, but I can say because
we saw it 2 times a year.
Yeah, I know.
But the thing that we started seeing is he started aging. Those same throws that he used to sit up there and throw all the way up to the top of the dome or whatever, they stopped being feasible because Julio Jones went, of course. But he didn't make those same type of throws. You would get a quarter of it, and then it would be a disaster afterwards.
Yeah.
So
That's it. That's with that. All right. On to NBA. I got to give my props to Jeremy Grant. He's been averaging 25 points per game with the Portland Trail Blazers. I know we talked about it yesterday, what Dallas could use, what the Mavericks could use, and they could use a player like him. Defense, he could play defense. Great defensive player, good defensive player. 6'8", long, rangy. On the offense, he pretty much does everything. He doesn't do one good thing, but he does a lot of great things. Rebounding, he could post up, he could shoot threes, he could put the ball on the floor, create his own shot. And he's a PG County guy. He's from Maryland. Big shout out to Maryland.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna do it. I knew you was gonna do it.
Another one, Pacers won over the Lakers on a buzzer beater yesterday. I was so disappointed. Bron came back. I think Bron had 21. Anthony Davis had 23. And all the other starters had 9, 8, and 5 or something like that. Russell Westbrook had 20-something. He been balling.
24.
And, still same old.
I want to shout out Ben Mathurin for the Pacers. Arizona guy, probably my favorite player in the tournament last year. Knew he was gonna be something. Didn't know he went to Indiana though, because I didn't pay attention to the draft like I was supposed to, because I was sure looking for his name, but I think I turned TV. But I want to shout out him because he is balling, and I want to shout out Russell Westbrook. Nobody's talking about him now.
Nope.
He playing his role and he's scoring points.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Trade Anthony Davis. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Oh man.
Geno Smith MVP.
All right. So
Right there with you.
I knew you were gonna say that. You said every episode. Okay. All right.
I'm campaigning, bro.
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So our music picks of the week.
Explain it.
And this is when we give our music. Want to give our listeners something to listen to, something to vibe out to. Every week that we do this podcast, and we give you some old stuff. This is Cary coming at you live. To all the ladies out there, y'all enjoy this. Fellas, vibe out. Ladies, grab a drink. Enjoy. And my music, my first.
Love that so much.
Me too. My first music pick of this week goes to Snoop Dogg. Go On. That's the name of the song. I don't know if you can find it, Tim. There we go.
Don't doubt Tim.
Oh, yeah. This is Cary.
As we go on, like we do.
I wish he stopped playing the air
When it's hot
guitar.
outside, I wanna just chill with you.
I don't know if there is a guitar in this song.
No, he keeps doing this stuff.
I know.
Oh, that's the bass.
Okay, I play the bass. I ain't never seen anybody play the bass like that. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, you got it now. Okay, all right.
It's a good song.
Oh, man, for sure.
Sounds like a white dude wrote it.
On that chorus, probably.
I'm about to say, man, that chorus.
On that
huh?
chorus.
Yeah.
October.
Does he still make albums?
Yes, sir.
Does he?
I think
He just came out with a mixtape a month ago.
Wait, what does that mean?
so. Mixtapes are unlike albums. You can kind of. So a mixtape used to precede an album.
Yeah.
You would get it out there to the streets to find out what they like, and then you
okay.
would come back with an album. Nowadays, it don't really matter though.
Yeah, he came out with a mixtape earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I always like Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, God loves Snoop Dogg.
I think he should be one of the longest reigning ones now, right?
Yep.
Because Jay-Z and Nas only come out every now and then.
Yeah.
And Snoop still like religiously make music.
Yeah, still make music.
Tim, did you know Snoop actually went gospel for a minute?
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Okay.
Did you know he had sex with Martha Stewart too?
Yes.
I'd hit that too.
I'm not
I
mad.
would
at
too.
him.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. At him.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, she got.
I bet they was hot though.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, and my next music pick is Kendrick Lamar, The Recipe.
Is Kendrick Lamar good?
Oh yeah.
Regarded as one of the best out now. He in the category for one of the best all time too.
Sounds like a basketball player.
Hey, he does. He low-key do. He do though.
And this is with Dr. Dre too.
And that's Dr. Dre rapping.
Dr. Dre.
NWA Dr. Dre.
I don't know NWA, but I know Dr. Dre. I'm trying to I don't know any songs by him. Is NWA, is that like a group he was with or
That was
something?
a group he was with. Anything off the Chronic album.
Yeah, he's regarded as the best
Look at
producer.
Tim, he like, the Chronic, huh?
All right.
Yeah, he's regarded as the best hip hop producer.
One
all.
of them.
Yeah.
That's him, Timberland, Missy.
Justin
For real.
Timberlake? Is that what you said?
No,
Oh.
Timberlake.
Timberland.
I'm sorry, I screwed it up. Timberland.
We're going down. I'm yelling timber. Oh, not that one, huh?
No, that's because
That one.
I like that song.
Right.
I do too. I like that
I
song.
like that song.
She kind of does something for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like her train wreck of a life, kind of appeals to me.
Interesting.
And I liked her a whole lot more when she got that stupid $sign out of her name. That's unstable.
oh,
And I have a question for you, Gary, on your run sheet.
What I do?
As soon as I saw this on your last song, is that a typo or is that supposed to be in his name?
That's really
See?
it's currency.
I'm out. It's unstable. You can't have quotations and freaking ampersands and crap in your
that's
name.
the only way his name come up though. Otherwise, you actually get his name's currency, so you get the definition of currency when you go Google.
No wonder young people can't spell anymore.
they use dollar signs.
That's true.
Hey, I'm just saying. Well, you got
right.
My music pick, like he said, is some old, some new. I went one old, one new. So my new one from a lady named R.A. Lennox, sexy as hell. Hoodie is the name of this. That angle she giving this video, Tim, is
that's who you should look
Is she cute?
Yes.
I'll be the judge of that. I feel like that Christina Milian thing, you did me wrong there.
Hey, just have it ready for when
I
we
got
get out.
you.
Yeah.
I got you. Say less.
What you did last night?
She ain't bad. All right. I've had worse.
Just go to say it ain't right.
I don't know about her voice yet, though.
Constantly
But I like the song.
wasting my time.
Song go good.
Ooh, that's a good picture of her.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you doing? It's hot. All right.
Can I be in that hoodie?
Ooh.
I just wanted the chorus to drop real quick. Yeah.
I'm trying to get in that hoodie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying.
This is scary.
Can I be
Coming to you live from the Sparrow's Nest.
Sparrow's Nest.
I'm trying to play in that hoodie.
All right, so this next one, Tim makes fun of the name, but his name is Currency, and it's featuring Stally.
So terrible. Can't believe
Call
I'm playing
Address. That's an old one.
My God. My God. Hey.
Shout out to Currency. He a Louisiana boy, by the way.
Oh, is he from where?
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
I guess I'll stop making fun of him then.
Look at me. This is scary.
Nigga, for what? Get down with them suckers when I'm high as fuck and they under us. Catch a crook in your neck from trying to watch the Jets. Mr. Tokyo Drift spin yen on the vet. Looking for your bitch food, take one guess. She caught up in the rapture, waking and baking. Anita greatest hits blasting, pedal mashing, paper twisting, scraper engine, red racer. No 3D glasses, just a high ass rapper. Spitter, nigga in the building. I'm
My
on the
joint.
roof chilling. The pool up here, couple
Now that's a
chicks I grew
throwback.
up with. Bottles in the cooler.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to do it, homie, I'll school you. Barrel roll, loop the loop, top gun maneuvers. Making high wheels out of hoopers. Holding it down like balloon strings. It's all good. Ain't got a
Not bad.
It's already understood. Ain't
Make sure Kobe can have something he can understand when they rap. He say he don't like when he can't understand.
I
them.
can't understand. You know what? I can't understand hardly any music anymore. I mean, it doesn't matter.
It's changed from what it used to
I've
be.
come to terms with the fact that I'm old now. I'm the old crazy white guy. I get it. It's,
Don't worry, because I'm getting the same way. Trust
But
me.
yeah, Tim, you got anything for us?
I do.
Yes.
So this is a current band.
Okay.
This album came out in 2015. I discovered it on the road on a trip to Colorado. As they played on what satellite channel I was listening to.
Mm-hmm.
I really like, and that's the thing, man. If I really like a song, if I've never heard of the band, I'll give the band a shot.
Yeah.
Every song on this album is really, really good.
Okay.
Then they fired their female singer. Well, they were co-singers. Like there's a guy that
okay.
sings too.
Okay.
Apparently she was having drug problems, and they didn't like that in the band, so they kicked her out.
They weren't doing drugs?
The next album was terrible, like in 2018, unlistenable. And then I forgot about him. I'm like, nope, I'm out. Mm-hmm. They just released an album last year, 2021, and they kind of went back to their roots. So,
okay.
But this was their first big hit. It's called Sedona.
How they don't do drugs with her? What happened to one band, one sound?
I'd have done drugs with her.
You know, one band, one sound. What happened?
I'd have done all the drugs with her. She's gone on to have a very successful solo
I was
career.
about to say, okay. That's all I wanted to hear.
How she look?
Cary said how she looked.
I will show you.
Red sandstone it fell. Right smack on top.
I love this guy's voice, too.
Sedona Arabelle.
All right, this is the girl that's no longer in the band.
When John Ford
You like
said,
Girl Next
"Won't
Door?"
you hop on in
I find that look very hot.
Yeah, I do too.
She just woke up out the bed, huh?
I just kicked her out. Anyway, so the name of the band is Houndmouth. And this is a really good album. That whole album's really, really good. And then for the second song, I wanted to go a little harder for you guys.
Oh. Like hard like we was yesterday?
Not that hard.
Oh, okay.
That's Colby hard. No.
That was hard.
Yeah.
That was super hard.
I'm just curious.
That was
I like this
hardcore.
though. I like this.
It's a good.
Yeah.
It's a good album. So I'm going with more of a mainstream song
Okay.
from my youth,
Okay.
and I'm just curious. What year were y'all born?
89.
The year I graduated high school.
Oh damn, for real?
Yeah.
Got a lot in common.
So this album came out in '83. It kind of put this band on the map. And again, it's more of a mainstream. It's not really a B-side. I'm just curious if you guys have heard it or not. Let's roll with this. This might make you want to worship Satan.
Oh no. I love this chord though. Chord.
So this would be one, "Shout at the Devil" by Motley Crue.
Motley Crue. I heard it. Yeah, but I say heard of Motley Crue.
This is the song that sort of put them on the map.
Okay.
1983.
Okay.
They're a top 5 favorite band of me.
Oh, okay. I'm rocking with
For
you.
sure. They've sort of changed their sound a little bit throughout the years, but this is their roots.
So they still making music?
Oh,
though?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've rolled through a couple of different lead singers, but Vince Neil's back. The original this guy's back with the band. But, I mean, yeah, their new stuff's not nearly what, obviously their old stuff is, but. So there's your Motley Crue "Shout at the Devil" on my music picks. Thanks for including me in that. That's fun.
No problem.
No, I love it. Like these.
Yeah, get some diversification going on.
Like I like the Motley Crue, but like that Houndmouth, because I never heard of them. I love it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'm
It's a good.
I'm gonna have to go listen
Yeah, look
to
it up. And so that's their first. I don't know if it's their first album actually. But the name of that album was "Keep Vampin'."
Keep vamping.
Keep Vampin'. The name of that album was "Little Neon Limelight" from 2015.
Okay.
But yeah, the whole it's kind of a theme album. Like all the songs kind of tie in together.
Oh,
It's pretty cool. It's a good album.
I like that. Yeah, Tim,
Hey,
you
man.
we got to keep bringing this in. We getting cultured here.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Well,
I'll teach y'all a little white stuff, and y'all teach me all the brother stuff.
We're gonna give him deep dives. I like how he did here. We got to switch our approach up.
right.
We be saying it like people know.
Yeah.
We be forgetting.
All right, that's a bet. That's a bet. Well, again, thank you everybody for tuning in to Bottom Line Sports Talk, man. Where we do it for the culture,
By the culture.
because we are the culture. You dig? See y'all next time.
Thank you for listening to Bottom Line Sports Talk. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and don't forget to share. We'll see you next time.